with a whisper.
Hey dude, why so late?
Mr. Lag, you're so late.
I'm sorry, sir. Here's my assignment.
I'm sorry, but I cannot accept your assignment. We've already checked that.
But, sir,
Okay, I know you've been trying your best, and I know you've been through many problems. So I'll give you this one last chance. Mr. Lage, I'll give you one more chance. Solve this problem and pass it to me next week.
yes, sir. I will do my best.
Now get out of my classroom.
Bye, sir. How do I solve this problem? I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. Even finding vertical asymptote, I don't know how. Oh, what should I do?
Hey, what's your problem?
Ate, I don't know how to solve this rational function.
It's not that hard, Leon.
What should I do first?
First, you need to get the asymptote.
To find the vertical asymptote, you should set the denominator to 0 and solve for the value of x. In this case, you should use factoring. The vertical asymptotes in this function are x is equals to -4 and x is equals to 1. To find the horizontal asymptote, you must first identify the degree of the numerator and the denominator. Since the degree of the numerator and the degree of the denominator are equal, you should divide the numerical coefficients of the numerator and the denominator. In this function, you have one horizontal asymptote, which is y is equals to 2.
Now that I have the vertical and the horizontal asymptote, what should I do next?
Next you find the x and y intercept.
There are x and y intercepts. To find the x-intercept of the function, you should set y to 0 and solve for the value of x. In this function, you have two x-intercepts, which are x equals to 4 and x equals to -1. To find the y-intercept of the function, you should set x to 0 and solve for the value of y. In this function, there is only one y-intercept, which is y equals to 2.
Now that I have found the asymptote and the intercept, I should find out if there is an exception in this problem. To know if there is an exception or not, I should set y to the horizontal asymptote, which is y equals 2, and solve for the value of x. In this case, x is equal to 0. Now that I have the vertical asymptote, I can also determine the domain of the function. Since the values of x that will make the denominator 0 are x equals -4 and x equals 1, the domain is the set of all real numbers except -4 and 1. In interval notation, the domain is -∞, -4, union -4, 1, union 1, positive infinity. Now I know how to solve this problem. Thank you, Ates.
You're welcome, Leon.
sir. Here's my assignment.
Mr. Lagi, you've got the correct answer, but I'm afraid you still have to graph this function.
No.
I'll give you the deadliest deadline this afternoon dismissal. Okay?
Okay, sir, I'll do it right away.
Good.
Hey, Simon. I need the help.
Hey, what's up, Leon?
Can you help me graph this function?
Oh, sure.
Wait, I'll just get.
You must first find the critical numbers.
Oh.
To find the critical numbers, you must equate the denominator to 0 and solve for the value of x. The critical numbers are x equals -4 and x equals 1.
After finding the critical numbers, you must next make a rule of signs.
The purpose of the rule of signs is to know where the graph is located. You must choose a test number to the left of -4, a test number in between -4 and 1, and a test number to the right of 1. Next, you must evaluate the function by using these test numbers. After that, you must determine the sign if either it is positive or negative. If it is positive, the graph is located above the x-axis. On the other hand, if it is negative, the graph is below the x-axis.
So after making the rule of signs, what should I do next?
Next, you must make a table of values.
The purpose of having a table of values is to know where to plot the points where the graph crosses. You can choose any value of x and substitute it in the function and solve for the value of y.
Now that you've done all the steps, you're ready to graph the function.
To graph the function, you must first draw the vertical asymptotes and the horizontal asymptote. After that, you should plot the x-intercepts and the y-intercepts. Next, you must plot the ordinates found in your table of values. Since the function has an exception, the graph crosses the horizontal asymptote, which is y equals 2. Now that the function is graphed, I can determine the range. The range of the function is the set of all real numbers, or in interval notation, -infinity to +infinity.
Thank you so much, Simon. Now I need to pass my work to sir.
Okay, no problem, Leon.
Yes! I'm finally done.